Hey, good, looks good. Good so far. The case was a DA reject. They rejected it back to the city attorney. So now they gotta wait for a letter from the city attorney to see if they're gonna file or not. Nice. For those of you that like hairy legs, sick, no smoothness. Is that him? That's him. Yeah, juke them. Juke them. Him? A handful of cases. He's ready to take everybody to jail. Look at him. Sick. Must be proud of that one. Sick. Now he's staring at us. See your ID. ID. Yeah, handful of cases. Ready. Sick. Yeah, no problem. So, yeah, guys, I went in there. I went to the clerk's office because my name wasn't on the docket. So I went up there to the second floor. And then they sent me up to the fifth floor. They're like, yeah, you got to go up to the fifth floor, Division 30. I'm like, oh, crap. So I go up there. And court's not in session yet. Court's not open, but there's an officer, a gang unit officer standing there with a... Is that down, a gang unit officer? Standing there with a packet, people's names on it and stuff, and I was on the list. I was on the list, and he circled my name, and then he pulled out this other form. And he said, you know what, your case has been rejected to the DA. So... hold on, guys. He gives me this right here, proof of appearance. That's the case number, and it was comment says 825 release, city attorney. So there's my proof of appearance right there. They told me that I gotta go speak to the LA city attorney at the city hall.
Nobody.
If I needed that's him. Follow. Is that him? Let's follow him. So what kind of standards are you holding your own officers to, man?
Huh?
What kind of standards are you holding your own brothers to, man?
What you mean, man?
Well, you know, you're out here keeping people accountable for their actions, right?
Right.
How about your own brothers? How about your own boys in blue, man? You keeping them accountable too?
As much as I can, man.
How many tickets have you gave out for illegal vehicle violations in the parking lot of the departments.
That's not my job, sir.
But you're a law enforcement. You got to enforce the law, man. You got to enforce the vehicle code.
I enforce with whatever I'm dealing with at the time. So today
So-
my mission's patrol, so I deal with radio calls.
If you see a car in violation, somebody in violation, you're not going to pull them over? Is that what you're telling me?
Depends what the violation is.
Well, let's say, for example, they got a tinted windshield. You can't see the person. What are you going to do?
We're not doing that anymore.
You're not?
No.
Really?
No.
What about for loud exhaust on those, on all those nice cars you guys drive?
We're not doing that either.
Really?
No.
Sir, well, what's your badge number?
O'Brien, 42903.
Nice to meet you, man.
Hey, good to meet you.
Right on, brother. So what about officers that are in violation of like domestic violence and stuff, man? What kind of standards do you hold those officers to?
Of course that's going to be dealt with.
Okay.
That's above my pay grade.
Okay. So you don't deal with stuff like that, huh?
I mean, if I do it, I got to send it up. I mean,
Yeah.
We don't deal with that type of stuff.
Okay. Well,
That's what we got internal affairs for.
I got you.
Yeah.
Hey, what about those internal affair reports? Is there like a chain of command before it gets to internal affairs, or is it like one?
Sure, yeah. It's supposed to unless it goes directly to...
So it has to get an approval before it goes up to
No, not an approval.
Oh,
Which
okay.
is notifications.
Just so people just look at it and send it forward.
You don't want someone's captain to be blindsided by IA.
Gotcha.
If
Yeah.
everyone can be notified, but it doesn't always happen. Sometimes information happens and it goes straight to IA, or sometimes it gets there through the chain.
What do you think I should do if I was falsely arrested by one of your officers, one of the officers out here, LAPD, and it was rejected by the DA because?
You can go to their captain, you can go to IA, there's multiple ways you can do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate your information, man. Thank you. All right. Be safe out there. All right. You gotta hold them to a higher standard. There he is. What's up, partner? How you doing?
You see no trouble?
Huh? Trying to make me a criminal, bro?
Ah,
They don't like me out here, man. They don't like us keeping you guys accountable.
we're always accountable.
This is my guy right here, guys. Say hi to
Let me see how many
everybody.
followers you have right now. All right. I gotta get to
All
court.
right.
Take care,
Good luck,
son.
man. All right. Sick. We run into everybody on the streets. That's my guy right there, man. That guy actually, instead of escalating a situation, he de-escalated. All right. Go ahead, let him through. I'm filming right here. No, I'm good. Go ahead. I got to keep you guys accountable, so I'm going to film everything. Go ahead. Action. That's him. That's him, the librarian. Sick. Pedestrian access. LAPD, man, always wanting to make us a criminal. Never letting us live our life out here, guys. Always trying to put a case on us. But no, I was talking about that officer. I believe his name was Officer Munoz, if I'm not mistaken. I could be mistaken though. Did you guys catch his name on his badge? I don't remember their names. But yeah, PLA likes to push it. This guy was trying to get PLA to go back, and then PLA stood his ground, so he finally just gave up. But instead of arresting him, he said, "Oh, you know what? Forget about it. I'm just gonna deal with it." Not like other officers that come out here, pushing their weight around, pushing their authority around, and getting away with it, guys. Getting away with that disgusting behavior of theirs. It's crazy. Nice. Thank you, bro. Stay tuned, man. Stay tuned. All right, brother. Thank you. Yeah, I got the security guard interested right here too. Is that down? Sick. But so yeah, guys, like I said, instead of you know, being educational and being a productive community with the citizens. You know, they're taking it to that next level where they're using their feelings to enforce the law. And that's pretty disgusting. It's pretty sad and disgusting when you have law enforcement over here using their feelings to do their job. Imagine if I show up to a job and I start using my feelings. Action. Lady standing at the gate. Action. Cut. She's not standing anymore. Cut. Let's roll it back. Walking away. Action. Cut. All right, let's do it again. Reposition. Reposition. Take 2. Scene 3. Take 2. Action. Walking out. Walking out. Action. Walking out of the booth in 3, 2. Cut. She's not listening. Is that down? She's not listening. Roll it back. Roll it back. Take 3. Action. Yeah, they're out here towing cars. Look at this. Sick with it. So my next move right now, guys. That's them. All right. That's them, guys. That's them right there. The next step is wait for the letter, guys. I really, really want to wait for them to send me the information before I go knocking on their door. Because if the city attorney rejects it, then it's a done deal. You know, there's nothing more to worry about. But I don't want to go knocking on their door until they review the case, ask for the evidence, and we go through their little hearing. You know, it's not a trial, it's a hearing, guys. So at this point, I gotta just make sure that I preserve the evidence, which you guys know we got all the evidence, how it all started, how it ended. And once all that takes place, hopefully they clear my name, man. Trying to make me a felon. Try to give me felony charges for defending myself in public, while being thrown, getting stuff thrown at me. And that's not down that this officer Fernandez, wants to use his feelings because he knows who we are and he knows what we're doing out here. So he wants to use that against us and create more division. He's crushing the bridges that we built so far, guys, with LAPD. You know what? He just crushed them all. We got to start all over. It's got to start questioning and judging all. Instead of saying, "No, I've seen that guy around. He's cool." No, we got to question him too now. We got to question all of them because what advice are they getting when it comes to dealing with the First Amendment? Auditors or cop watchers. What information are they really giving them? Are they saying harass them, dance like a clown in front of their camera, make us look like a bunch of asswipes? Like the sergeant from Los Alamitos the other day. Disgusting, man. You get officers like that are kind of insane in the brain. Insanity, guys. He did it the first time, he did it the second time. It's a repeated activity, expecting the same results. So that would fall under some type of psychosis. And like I said, guys, these officers got to be put on psych checks. They got to do all kinds of evaluations every 30 days. Because these guys lose it. They start losing their, they stop practicing what they preach and they start using, their feelings to enforce the law instead of using the law to enforce it. So, yeah, buddy. Insanity at its best right there when You know, you have an officer like Officer Fernandez that falsely arrests us for keeping them accountable. Instead of saying, hey, lady, back up. They have every right to be here. Just leave them alone. Come back across the street. They're across the street. You go across the street the other side where your house is. No. Wants to escalate stuff and make a fool out of himself. You know, for being a training officer, this is the type of arrest that you make at a training officer level. That's pretty sad, man. It's pretty sad that he has no respect for his job. He has no respect for that uniform, no respect for those stripes. You know, it's unbelievable. It's despicable behavior, guys. It shouldn't be happening, especially at the training FTO level, you know. The field training officers, they're the ones that should be more knowledgeable, right under the sergeants, you know. But these days, guys, we're finding even sergeants that are acting like trash, you know. It's not even, they're not even like, oh, hey, how can I help you, sir? Yes, these are my guys. I'm the supervisor. You know, tell me what happened and I'll handle it. No, it's like, oh no, you need to not act like that. And look at the way you're just standing there pointing the camera at us. You know, like they get all involved in stuff when they're supposed to be the ear. You know, who are we supposed to turn to when the sergeant turns into a tyrant? You know. Then you go to the station and the captain's a sergeant. I mean, a tyrant, you know, or the watch commander, even worse, you know. You would hope somewhere in the chain of command that you would finally find somebody professional that's willing to listen to a legit complaint from the public, you know. It's not like I wasn't arrested. It's not like this guy made a false arrest. It was rejected by the DA. They put false charges on me, trying to make me a felon. Trying to give me felony charges, you know, and they rejected it. That's how much that training officer knows. He doesn't know anything. He doesn't know jack shit, guys. But we expect more, guys. We expect more from law enforcement. Bottom line, we need to start making more phone calls and letting them know how the public feels about their behavior. You know, we have enough videos out there to have you know, some type of reference when you call. Yeah, there's this video on this date, this time mark, this officer's acting out of line. Like, is this how your entire department acts? Is this how the leadership is? You know, there's some type of broken chain here. You know, gotta fix it. You gotta fix it. You gotta get back on track. You know, like whatever happened to I want to be a police officer to make a change. Well, I'm going to tell you, arresting somebody for defending himself is not making a change. And they didn't do anything to that lady. So, I'm going to go ahead and file a 415. At this point, I got to file a 415 for disturbing my peace and having me arrested for false charges. False charges, guys. So I'm gonna have to go down and, you know, handle that. Yeah, guys, you know, like the more we let, you know, people and law enforcement get away with stuff, you know, the more they're gonna do it. So you gotta keep them accountable, guys. You know, and it's funny how they try to get you. You know why? Let me explain something to you guys. I got like you guys have been here with me. I've got about 4, 5, 6 citations, you know, in the last maybe like year or 2 years, you know. Within the last 2 years, I've got about 5 or 6 citations. And when I look them up, they're not in the system, okay? So this is how they get you guys. You guys got to be careful. This is how they get you. I look them up on the court, the LAcourts.org or whatever it is. You know, I look up these tickets and I'm putting in the ticket number, I'm putting in my name, I'm putting in my license number, doing searches. And out of all those tickets, only 2 of them popped up. You know, so I scheduled those 2 for arraignment. There was 1 in Pasadena and there was actually 2 in Pasadena. So I went and I handled those 2 court dates. When I went to the second one, I asked the clerk, I said, hey, is there any way you can see if there's anything else attached to my name, you know, attached to my license? So she did a search. Sure enough, she found 3 other cases that were pending, guys, that didn't show up on the court system. They didn't show up, you know, on the website. So she scheduled them all for arraignment. There was 3 of them. Okay, so now I got 3 more court dates that I got to go shuffle around to get to. But the point is that, you know, these tickets were like, you know, months ago. And when I check in the system to schedule an arraignment, you know, online, because that's what, you know, that's what people do. They use the internet to do stuff now, right? Go and put in my information, and only out of all those violations, only 2 of them popped up. You know, so they're just trying to hold on to stuff and then just like throw it in there at a certain random time, so that you don't get the notification, you don't show up to court, then you got a failure to appear. Now you got to pay more money. You know, they're not dumb, man. They're not dumb. They do stuff on purpose, you know. And I feel like I'm being targeted. I'm being targeted for, you know, they're trying to make me a criminal, trying to get me failure to appear so I can have warrants. You know why? So when they run me when I'm out there, and any simple little violation, then they're gonna say, oh yeah, you got a failure to appear, you got to go to court, we're taking you in, blah blah blah. All the loading zone right here. What's up with that? So yeah, guys, incredible to find out that those 3 other cases were just lingering somewhere in the background, waiting to turn into warrants. And like I said, like when I checked, they weren't there, guys. So this is how malicious our police are. You know, to try to manipulate when they put tickets into the system, so that there's, you know, no time for a reaction. You know, it's insanity, guys. But good thing when I was at the court, I asked the clerk to check, because if not, imagine I'd be driving down the road getting pulled. They run my plates, like they always profile us and run our information. You know, and then just to find out that you have a warrant. It's craziness, guys. Insanity. Whew, it's hot out there. What's going on, guys? I can read some comments now. Did you get profiled for saying shala shala too many times? Is that the Rudy, just shut up. You're our police officer. Come on, cops like us, man. You guys got to jump on the bandwagon, Officer Rudy. Hello, James. You got it, man. I gotta go file a complaint on Officer Fernandez, guys, so I think we're gonna go do that right now. I think first and foremost, the watch commander got to know what type of officers he has out here training others, you know. Maybe the leadership is gonna be just as bad, so, you know, let's find out. Let's find out, guys. Let's find out if the leadership is any better than, you know, these tyrants that they have out here patrolling the streets. Take us with you for support. You guys are down? You want to roll? Want to roll it? Oh, it's hot out there, guys. Man. Yeah, we'll go take the trip, guys. Take the trip down to the station. I'll keep you guys here. Go down and see how they treat us today. Being a victim of a false arrest and everything. Being victimized out here, guys, for keeping police accountable for 148.G. 148.G of the law allows us to keep police accountable in the course of their employment, you know? And we have every right to stand there and film them all day long and make sure that they're doing things right. Make sure that they're not putting a knee in somebody's neck, you know? Or, you know, maliciously profiling people just to search their vehicles, and you know, there's a lot that can happen, guys. There's a lot of crooked cops out here that will cross the line just to make you a criminal, like Officer Fernandez. And I guess that officer is too coward to put his own name on the paperwork, because my paperwork, my arrest paperwork, it said it was Officer Gonzalez or something like that, from what I remember, that supposedly arrested me. And you know what? I think that was the trainee. I think that was Officer Gonzalez. Yeah, 44964, Officer Gonzalez. Look at that. Arresting officer. Arresting officer, Officer Gonzalez. 44964. Is that down? The arresting officer and the searching officer, guys. Wow. So in other words, they're just giving the rookies all of these bad arrests. It's not the first time. You know what? There was a sheriff over in Carson. They fabricated these charges. Okay, I was walking next to the vehicles on the street. Okay, and I crossed the road because they kept calling me over. Hey, come here, sir. We need to speak to you. Come here, come here, come here. So I crossed the street and I'm like, yeah, what's up? What's up with it? You know, what's going on, Sergeant? You know, what's up with all these deputies following me, you know? Next thing you know, they're like, we need to see your ID, you know, because you're carrying a taser. We need to see your ID to make sure you're not a felon. I said, no, man, I got to commit a crime before you try to identify me. So tell me what crime I committed. All of a sudden, it's like, oh, you're on private property. No, I mean you're jaywalking. Give him a jaywalking ticket. Get his ID, give him a jaywalking ticket. And, you know, so this is, even though they were the ones calling me across the street, telling me to come here, come here, come here, they still gave me a ticket for jaywalking when I listened to their command. They say, hey, come here, and I turn around and go over there. They're like, oh, look, he's jaywalking. Give him a ticket. You know? Straight out entrapment, guys. Straight out entrapment, just to try to make us criminals, just to try to get our information. Yeah, and they only do that, you know why? To see if we have any failure to appear as FTAs, or any felonies or any warrants, you know, that they can arrest us for. You know, and obviously they want to push shame in our name for breaking the law and being frowned upon, you know, for committing a crime, you know. The reality is, guys, is it's man-made criminals. So many people falsely arrested and put in jail for these man-made criminal charges. And who do we have to blame? We have these fillings police out here. We've got these officers that are using, their fillings to enforce the law instead of having to, being a little bit more respectful to what their job is and really being a law enforcement officer and making change out here. You don't get that much. You get a couple officers here and there, like that Officer Munoz that we just ran into. I hope I'm not killing his name, but I think that was Officer Munoz. Or I don't even know if he's a sergeant. I didn't see his stripes. I didn't pay attention, guys. But that guy, instead of arresting PLA that day, all he did was tell him, "Hey, can you get back? I'm just asking you if you can stand over here." And then when PLA was like, "Nah, I'm good," and then he was like, "All right, I'm just gonna deal with it," Maybe had another officer keep an eye on him or whatever, instead of being, "Get over here, you're under arrest," Sick behavior, guys. Just like Officer Fernandez the other day, Alcor shows up to keep them accountable on a traffic stop, and all of a sudden it's a crime scene. "Oh, you're interfering with our investigation. Step back or you're gonna be arrested." Like, what a lame, man. What a lame. I hope that documentary or that show that they're making about LAPD, I hope they show their true colors, man. And I think that, the show Cops back in the day, guys, they violated so many people's rights all day long, all day long on that show. Every incident was a violation of rights, and they probably shot themselves in the foot, because now people see the true reality of how the cops really are. Now they got to manipulate that and send the cameras out with a more professional officer that's not going to act like that, instead of, like cops, it was random, man. Like, you'd get a good officer, you get a piece of shit, like, you just get all kinds of random different reactions. Yeah, they were, man, that was an eye-opener for me. Just watching that show and seeing all the violations, people being violated, I was just like, oh, hell no. So when the cops tried to do that to us out here, we shut them down. Like, nope, you're not getting my ID. I gotta commit a crime. California is not a stop and ID state. You can't just stop me and say, "Oh, hey, give me, get your name." Like, no thanks. You want to be nice about it, you tell them no thanks. You want to be more aggressive, you tell them to fuck off. It's all good. It's all good. There's no law that says I can't talk to the cops like that. Yeah, it's a little disrespectful, but so is trying to fabricate charges to make me a criminal. That's pretty disrespectful in its own. You want to tell me to go get a job, but yet you want to put me in jail for a felony so I can't get a job. So what? How much better are you than me? When your job is to destroy people's lives. Their job is already to destroy people's lives. Like it's already embedded into their DNA. Oh, I'm here to destroy your life. Let me get your information. Yeah. Let me send you to jail for a couple of days. $70,000 bail. See how you like that one. You know what? Fucking Officer Fernandez, when I asked them how much was my bail, when they told me what's the charge, they're like, "You know why you're here?" And I'm like, "No." And they're like, "Yeah, you're here for ADW." And I was like, "ADW? What's an ADW? Like, what was the deadly weapon?" "Oh, the pepper spray." And I was like, "Oh, wow." I was like, "Okay, what's the bail? 50 grand or what?" He's somewhere around there. So, and then when they were about to transfer me down to MDC, to the downtown jail, he tells me, "Oh yeah, you were asking about your bail earlier. It's 70,000." "Oh, okay, thanks." I was like, "Nice. That's more like it." Sick, man. Sick behavior. Sick behavior by these supposedly, you know, law enforcement officers is what they call them, guys. Law enforcement officers. Buenos para nada officers. Oh, I'm on the right street. We're almost there, guys. Oh, hey, what's up? Somebody, if you can, oh, you know what? I'll find it. Never mind, guys. I was gonna ask you to give me Officer Fernandez's name and badge number, but I got it. Never mind. Mierda! Wrote down the wrong window. How many times have you had a cop pull up behind you, run your information, and then take off because you had legit tags and you didn't have no felonies, no warrants, no nothing, so they just pull up behind you, run your information, and then they decide you're not the fish they want to catch, so they pull up behind somebody else and do the same. That's profiling, guys. That's stalking. That's gang stalking right there. You got multiple people looking up your information, you know, and trying to take you to jail. Gang stalkers. You probably locked the doors already. Let's go find out. Pray for me. Hold on, guys. Hold up. Wait a minute.
They're already looking. No, I'm good right here, man. I'm good right here. Why you gotta be like that, bro? Why? Why the stupid chat?
The administration has announced that financial pardons are...
Damn it, I had it already.
I'm good right here. Why you gotta be like that, bro? Why? Why the stupid childish games? Oh, what? You gonna arrest me? Cause you're a pussy?
You really want to go down the 148 route? Come on.
I give you 2 steps. Let's see.
No, I told you.
Nah, bro, that's not a lawful order. No, it's not.
You're too close.
375, 447.
Investigation. All right?
What's your name and badge number? I need your name and badge number in case something happens. Fernandez? 41200?
There you go. All right.
That's him. That's him, guys.
You don't need to hear what they're saying.
I already did, man. We're in public too.
Let me look at my paperwork to see if his name is on there or his badge number. 41200. That's him. Yep, he's right there. Look, second arresting officer. 41200. Second arresting officer. Oh, man. Hopefully Eternal Affairs gets a hold of this, guys, and does something with it. This guy's a piece of trash. Quick, lock the door, he's here. Man, it's quiet in here. What's going on, man? How you doing? I remember you. What's your name and badge number, man?
Blanco, 24002.
Right on, man. Can I talk to your watch commander?
Yeah, what is it regarding?
One of your officers, I want to file a complaint.
Okay. Do you know if they work in this area, Noon Division?
Noon
What are
Division.
the cross streets?
Huh?
The cross streets?
It was Broadway and 41st.
Okay. Give me a sec, right?
Yep.
Can you take a seat, man?
Thanks, man. 41st and Broadway. Watch commander time. You have a clown car. Nice. Let's go in the house. What's good? Is that down Victor in his black lifted truck? Thank you. Why'd you laugh when you saw me, dude? You know who I am or what? You recognize me? Talking to you. No comment? Doesn't want to get involved. Look at him laughing again. Man, this guy's gonna put me on blast. I don't want to be a part of it. This guy's dangerous. He's a point and shoot kind of guy. Is that down? Are you a point and shoot kind of guy too then? Yep. I don't know why these officers are so afraid of a camera, man. Just keeping them accountable for keeping us accountable. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that? When they're over here breaking the law, getting arrested for domestic violence, you know, and then they hush within the department to rehire this guy in a different station, different department, different division. They just move the officers around with no repercussion whatsoever. They got their own boys to show up to the scene and brush everything under the carpet. When the cameras show up, they can't do that. That's why they're mad. This is Newton Division, South Central, Los Angeles. On Central, what's the cross street right here, man? 23rd or... Hey, brother, man. Sir, what's the cross street?
34th and Central.
24th? 34th. 34th and Central, guys. 34th and Central. Go on the run. Should I? With all these false charges, I mean, why wouldn't I? I should just never show up to court. Been arrested like 6 times and I still don't have a criminal record. What's up with that? They just can't get me. They want to get me. They want to make me that felon so they can, treat me like a felon. If you're a felon and you've been harassed by the cops, you know what I'm talking about. Uh-oh, he took a picture of my truck tag? Ooh, scary. Scary, D. Think I care about that? I got a picture of his truck tag too. There's nothing wrong with that. It's public information. Yep, the system always fails us, guys. That's why, even if it's a false arrest, you never know what's going to happen. And the system is corrupt. The government is corrupt, man.
Oh, okay. And then one of those vehicles is missing.
They have no regards for people's daily lives, They'll throw you in jail. Doesn't matter if you have to pick up your kids or pick up somebody from work, or they don't care about any of that. Just you're going to jail. Oh yeah, this lady was throwing stuff at you and you pepper sprayed her. Oh yeah, you're going to jail. We don't care what you got going on in your life. Yeah, that's not a book and release. You're going $70,000 bail.
Yeah.
So we're here at the Newton Division, guys. We're waiting for a watch commander to come out, and so we can file a complaint on the officer that falsely arrested me. Instead of using his better judgment and saying, you know what, you instigated the whole thing, you shouldn't have done that. Let's go ahead and clean your eyes and stay on this side of the street. No, oh yeah, you're gonna go to jail. If she wants you arrested, you can go to jail right now. Yeah, whatever, dude. That type of law enforcement obviously encourages others to arrest people. LAPD does it.
I'm also in charge of actually doing questions to the phone. Unless the patrolman needs to go out and do an investigation, I'll give you guys my numbers. Did they give you the 817 number? Yeah.
Not only that, guys, but you know what? He said, oh yeah, we're gonna detain you and wait for the supervisor to show up. And the supervisor never showed up. Nobody ever came to talk to me to get a statement, nothing. They just said, oh yeah, take them in. Put me in the back of their patrol vehicle and took me to jail. So we're here to file a complaint on the arresting officer. Not even the arresting officer. That guy was a trainee and, he doesn't deserve to get that on his record. It's the FTO. The FTO that's going to get the complaint, because he's the one that's training these guys to act like this. So he's the one that deserves a complaint, not the other guy.
One of the cars hasn't been, it was reported stolen, right? But it hasn't been.
I already talked to him.
Exactly.
Yeah. He's right here.
No.
Yeah.
No, the thing is, an officer has to see the actual vehicle that is. Yeah, I'm sorry. It's gonna be that number though, for sure. You can call any committee, police station, and they're gonna tell you to call here or to contact us. Your business is small. So. La compañera.
Sí, una preguntita, para tener un récord o para, por ejemplo, esto pasó hace como más de 10 años, como más de 8 años, como si hace más de 8 años.
¿Quién es esa persona?
Mi esposo. Como le pidieron a él una record de si lo arrestaron, entonces él estuvo arrestado pero hace como más de 8 años, entonces la pregunta es si tienen esos records cuando hace ese tiempo nada más simplemente ya no puede ganar los servicios.
¿Dónde está eso?
Él está aquí, nomás
No,
que...
pero ¿están trabajando ahorita?
Sí, nomás que como iba a pasar y le voy a preguntar porque...
Generalmente nosotros tendríamos que platicar con él. Pero esos récords sí están en récords, nomás que aquí no se tienen. La gente piensa que lo tenemos aquí atrás y lo imprimimos y lo damos, pero así no es. Él va a tener que...
Porque le dije yo, me dice, pues él sale como hasta las 3, pero dije yo, le digo a mi hija, no, ya que voy acá, me voy a preguntar para que ya darle la información a él.
Ya, es que él fue arrestado, ¿verdad?
Sí, él fue arrestado como hace 8 años.
Es que cuando viene de eso la situación se pone complicada, porque se puede decir que la víctima en algunos casos nomás tiene derecho a sacar el reporte porque la persona fue víctima. Depende de qué tipo de crimen. Si él fue el acusado, entonces...
Fue un choque de accidentes, para él le pegaron y luego pegó a otra persona, pero como iba a producir daños, entonces por esa razón que no se va a matar.
Watch Commander, where are you? They're quick to show up when they want to arrest somebody, but once you want to make a complaint on an officer, they're FTA themselves. Is that down? They're FTA. Poor lady, all of a sudden she's poor. She's not in good health and good finances. She's poor. Sick.
Si no me importa
Porque estamos en un paso para constitución.
pero no está muy lisa.
No, nada más como se me puede, nunca le había pedido eso, pero como yo no quería que estaba desmontando, haciendo diferentes cosas y después le preguntaron y entonces pues él le dijo que se podía hablar de
Voy a dar esta forma de escritorio y después. Aquí, como le expliqué la situación que dice, cortes de arresto, de coerción. El primero se llama records and identification. Records and identification no proporciona reportes de arresto. Si usted tiene un juicio pendiente, pónganse en contacto con la oficina del City of South Pasadena, la oficina del fiscal. De acuerdo con el código de cierta información de arrestos puede mantenerse de la oficina de disqualificación. Sí, no está. Pero esta foto no se va a tener que llegar.
No.
Pero ahí está
No,
la. Ya, si no tiene usted o sus hijos, su esposo. Esta es la misma situación. Es el mismo número, pero es que no sabe que es un sistema. No. También, a lo mejor si van a la página del fiscal, o del District Attorney, del City Attorney, a lo mejor hay una sección que dice eso. Porque nomás en esta forma tiene el número.
Sí.
Pero, tenemos que saber, puedo buscar. ¿Ya preguntas?
No, está bien, muchas gracias.
¿Qué funciona?
Where's the watcher commander coming from, Tokyo or what? He's not here? You know how much longer it'll be, man? Does he have to drive in or he's not here or what? No answers or what? He's here? He's just lagging it on. He's like, hell no, I don't want to talk to that fool. He's gonna make a complaint on one of my guys. Why aren't you on the street patrolling, man? How'd you get a desk job? You in trouble or what? You applied for that position? Clerical? Punching numbers all day, huh?
That's it, man. Somebody gotta do it.
That's good, bro. That's comfortable, no? You still get paid like the rest of them, or you guys got different pay rates? Because if you get paid like the rest, man, I would keep that job. Shit. Behind a desk, punching numbers. Why not? Right? Yeah, dude. Everybody else has to risk their life. You just gotta sit here punching numbers. It's a dangerous job, man.
It is, man.
Yeah, man. Oscar. Good, Oscar. Sock check on. Do they ever put you on troll assignment to troll the First Amendment auditors that are live, bro? Since you're behind the desk, you have the access. Yeah, troll him. Put his address on the live stream. Is that down? It's like ass trolls up. Shandusher? Is that down? So Herser? The watch commander's building up his courage to come out here, guys. It's gonna take him a while. It's a lot of courage he got to build up. Finally gets somebody filing a complaint on his officers for something legit. They don't want to hear it. Black National Freedom Fighter, what's good? Ignoring me? Is that down? No, man. You know how many people are chatting in this live chat right here, guys? Can't catch them all. Oh, your Tammy's playing pocket pool? Tom and Jerry, what's good? You got shook, making sure it sucks all the way up before he comes out. Like leotard style or what? Has to pull him over his butt too, and his frontal. Come on, man, I'm hungry. I haven't eaten breakfast. I gotta go to court at 8:30 a.m. just to say it's a DA reject, man. Where's the watch commander? Tell him, hey, this SGV's hungry. He wants to go. He wants to talk to you first. You let him know for me, man. Thanks. Appreciate it. It's breakfast time, man. It's gonna be brunch soon. Is Captain Bias here today, bro? Sir?
I'm not sure.
I'd like to speak to him if he's available. I guess the watch commander is not going to come out, is he? You got the application for CCW, brother? I'd like to get approved before I end up getting a felony by you guys. Then I can get one. You guys do that here or no? Sir? CCW applications are here or no?
Should be. It's a phone number up there on the website.
Oh, okay. Oh, I see it.
Sure.
Thanks. What was court for today? The court was for the trumped up charges that LAPD officer Fernandez put on me to have me arrested. Trying to get me for a felony, DA reject. Not even the DA can hold on to that one. Rejected it back to the city attorney for a hearing. You know, the whole sad thing about it, guys, is that there was like, there was probably like 8 officers on scene that couldn't even control the situation.
I'm bringing my charge file upon God Almighty as witness upon the oath right now. Keeping the homosexual and when it came, the red areas and all charges filed for defendant. Right here, all charges filed, the state upon my privacy with no clearance, everything, what location, red area, and blind spots upon where he kept coming following me with administration kids and stuff. And I got pictures where I took. God Almighty, as I kept showing where he said nothing happened, can I have my pass? And administration upon of that apartment. My workers' company kept garnishing my checks, and I'm being held right now upon kidnap and forced entry.
Talk to Reese.
Pictures.
Brown, have talked to Reese.
Around me, God Almighty, that's California. My clearance from Texas neither. Texas neither. Home, ain't no Migo. That's your Migo. Sure. Now this the apartment right here. The pictures. This the sink you left showing
I haven't
up.
forgotten about you. I'm getting
It's the sink you left showing up, God Almighty.
Thank you.
Can't see.
Appreciate you.
She don't come around me trying to leave me
I
alone.
appreciate that. Thank you,
I
man.
had no washing, no dryer, he came up. My clothing stuff right now staying. Wait, it's a forced entry upon my account. And I have my pass according to the law. Every day I brought my report. These are the charges filed upon the VOA, reading Coleman, Special Oliver Rubin for garnishing checks, the red areas and stuff. All documented, nothing never left out. And I'm a man. He kept coming upon my pass when I couldn't have lied. Nothing in my car and stuff. I'm gonna pass all my tests upon clearance on one of them about space. According to the law, there was my charges filed right there. Stalking me when I came out. Sitting somewhere, follow me. Now, go get the what? The incident where in the red area, he shot a faggot. And when I went, the dog, I bumped into and broke my leg. Now go get that report, God Almighty. Make sure, especially no cop. Homosexual man, in the name calling out, wake up, God. I'm
Give me some, man.
holding and want to argue with me. In my
Help him out,
eyes,
let's
want to
go.
argue with me.
That's him. That's him.
No more red area.
That's right, brother. That's right. Speak your truth. You get a lot of that, brother?
Every day.
Damn. Just gotta stay professional, huh? Wish your officers on the streets would stay professional, man. That's a whole other ballgame.
Hello, boss.
How you doing?
What's going on? How about yourself?
All right. The sign-in sheet,
290?
sign-in, Miss Borges.
No, you're the assignment. What's going on?
Miss Borges, I'd like to see her upstairs, a short woman.
Do you have a appointment?
No,
What is it regarding?
she no.
She a detective?
She's a secretary.
Okay. Yeah, you can take the elevator to the second floor.
Okay. Thank you.
All right.
All right, man. Good, you?
All right.
Just keeping them accountable, man.
When you get to the elevator?
Did anybody ever find out how that Stroginger cat died? I heard that they found him dead in a hotel room or something. I don't know what state it was, but does anybody know the answer to that one? That guy was the sickest troll out there. Being a sick vato. Meth? Sick. He's over here trolling me and he's a meth head? Missing teeth and all? Sick. Sick ass fool, huh? What's his name? I don't know. I don't even know what his name is.
Thank you.
Schrodinger's cat was the channel, I think. This is not the same channel. When have I trolled you? No, not you. The other dude. The one that died. Are you him? Schrodinger's cat or something it was? Is that you?
Good report. One of my fractured legs still healing up. Toe ACL, a red area, a junky motherfucker with two wrenches tried to hit me all in the head. God Almighty, my witness, make sure stay. Right here documented. You gotta look. Right here documented upon that day. A junky old dude sitting in a red area, just up there on the wall. Stepped on the sidewalk, he was releasing my feet off the sidewalk with a dog. Can I have my pass, make sure don't come back around me. I'm not playing, man.
Good
morning.
You
here to take my complaint?
Well, yes, I am. How can I help you? I'm sorry, that's Westner.
I know.
Mr. Gonzalez, right?
Yes, how are you?
How can I help you?
Hey, come on, shake my hand, man.
No, there's a
Monkeypox?
yeah, let's not.
Can I touch you on the shoulder then?
You cannot.
Why not?
Do not touch.
Is that a battery if I touch you?
Yes, it is.
Oh, why are other officers doing it
Do
then?
not touch.
Why are other officers touching me then?
How can I help you today?
I don't want, I want to speak to somebody else.
You want to speak to somebody else?
Yeah.
I'm it.
You're
Are you
it.
here to file?
I'd like to speak to the captain
No, you cannot.
because you're part of the problem.
Okay.
You approved that arrest, man. You approved it.
What arrest are you talking about?
Well, you know who I am, right? So you know what I'm talking about. What's that?
I do know who you are.
Okay. So you know what I'm talking
How can I
about.
help you?
The last time I was arrested,
Okay.
one of your officers said that he was going to detain me and have a supervisor come and talk to me, and that never happened. Okay, I was involved in a situation where a woman was throwing stuff at me. I pepper sprayed her to get her off of me, and I was arrested for that.
Okay, I wasn't there. So what's your
I didn't
complaint?
say you were there.
What
I'm
is your
trying to
complaint?
explain to you what happened, man.
What's your complaint?
My complaint is that I was falsely arrested. I was falsely arrested. There was trumped up charges on me for felony charges, and it was a DA reject.
Okay,
Okay?
is that the?
Yes, it is.
Let me see it, please.
Wait, but that means you're gonna touch me, man. That's monkeypox. There's
Okay.
monkeypox right
You
there,
know
man.
what? Can you open it up for me?
There's monkeypox. See, you see how you are, man. You don't want to shake my hand because you're a tyrant. Because you don't like to bridge those gaps that the community has with the police,
Okay, look,
right?
I'm not gonna.
My
shake hands.
complaint's about you too, so that's why I don't want to talk to you.
All right.
Okay?
All
I
right.
want to know, I want somebody professional, somebody that knows the law. Okay? Somebody that knows laws, that can quote the law and tell me what they mean. Okay? That's not you, because
How do
you
you
want
know?
to falsely arrest me for
How do
stuff,
you know?
man.
I wasn't there.
You were there the last time,
I didn't arrest you that time.
and you know what? That was a DA reject as well.
Okay,
You know, for the 148 charge. Remember that one?
I do remember that one.
With officer, who was the officers? Chum or Cho or Chow?
I don't remember.
Officer Chow, Officer De Leon. You don't remember? You remember you were there. You said that I was arrested for 148G or 148-1A, and the case was rejected. You know why? Because you guys are falsely arresting people and you have no grounds.
Okay.
You have no
I'm
grounds
gonna
to
get
stand
someone-
on, man.
I'm gonna get someone to just talk to me, okay?
Who's gonna come out and talk to me?
I don't know.
Well, who's the watch commander?
Watchman is Sergeant Calderon.
Okay, get him out here right now, right away.
I don't take orders from you. You understand?
Right away.
I don't
You
take
work
orders
for
from
me. You work for me.
Listen,
You work for me.
I work
You work for me until you make me a criminal. You work for me.
Watch what you
So
want.
bow down and go get a watch commander for
I
me
didn't hear you
now.
say please. Did you say
Now.
please?
Now.
I don't take words from you.
Now.
I don't take words from
Now.
you.
Now. Why? Because I'm not in cuffs?
I'm gonna get somebody else
You
to
think,
come
oh,
talk
you're
to
gonna
you.
treat me a certain way because I'm not in cuffs
gonna
anymore,
get
or
somebody
what?
else to come talk
Go
to
get
you.
a watch commander. Get me somebody professional. Get me somebody that knows the law. Get me somebody that's not gonna be biased against the camera. That's not gonna be biased against 148.G to keep you accountable. Get me a watch commander now.
I will get someone to come
Now.
talk to you.
Now, please. Now.
Oh, no, that's better. That's better.
And go kick rocks and do it. Hurry up. Hurry up, man. Hurry up. Hurry up. Hurry up. And take a breath, too. Take a breath, man. Go calm those nerves you got going on right now. Hurry up. Hurry up. Don't look at me no more. Hurry up. Sick ass individual, man.
No, I guess I just want to see like.
That's not the guy I wanted to speak to.
Yeah.
Hey, can you give me a real sergeant, please, man? That guy's a piece of shit. That guy falsely arrested me last time for 148, and again, charges were dropped. Still no criminal charges. I need somebody professional that knows the law. Professional. I need a professional. Do we have professionals here? Sick ass fools, man.
So let's do report this,
Oh, Mr. Gonzalez. Oh. You already know what that means. Oh, it's him again. What does he want now? No professionals.
If you have been arrested for whatever reason, you have to call us in there and we'll give you a copy of the record. But since she hasn't been arrested, I would assume she would have to pay. Go to this one, and then go online, online, you can pretty much find it. Alright. You probably go to the city attorney's office, and or the district attorney's office, like just go on Google and see it, and then there might be a section of routine like your criminal past or something. Okay. You call it, I'll say all your practice.
Alright, cool. I appreciate it.
Gracias.
Hey, is there another watch commander that you can call, man? How about that other guy that came out the first time?
He's a watchman.
Yeah?
Whoever he sends, it's whoever he sends. I have no control of that.
Oh, he sent him out here? Well, see, I have a problem with that guy, man. He can't take my report because he's not gonna be like, he's not gonna be honest about the report, man. He's already lied before. I already caught him lying before. He already tried to trump up charges for a 148, saying that I was breaking the law, and guess what? It was a DA reject. I can't trust him. I need a watch commander, a professional, a captain, somebody, man. Can you ask I don't want to waste my time, so if you can call back there, ask him if he can come out and speak to me. If not, then I'm going to bounce. I'm just going to take the forms and bounce, and I'll have my...
Who do you want to speak to?
Well, not him. Not that guy. What was his name?
Sergeant Asawensa.
What is it?
Asawensa.
Atsawatsa? Yeah, I don't want to talk to him, dude. So if that's, any other sergeant by him or watch commander or captain, somebody that can, legit take a complaint, without being biased about the camera, about who I am.
Yeah.
That guy knows who I am already. He's not going to be legit. He's not going to take the complaint,
Look, man, I'm going to be honest with you. I notified who I had to notify, and besides that, I have no control, right? I can go let him know again.
Right. No, that's what I'm asking you. I'm asking you just for a favor, man. If you can go back there and ask him let him know the situation, the other
And here's
officer.
the thing, though. He already obviously notified him, so what am I going to go out
No,
there
I
and
know,
do?
but just let him know that there's
Step
the
away.
complaint's about him as well. So how am I going to file a complaint when he's,
Well, he's aware of that, right?
huh?
He's aware of that, right?
The
one
sergeant that came out? Yeah, I told
so he
him.
knows the protocol of complaints, and he knows that.
Okay.
For whatever reason.
But, I mean, is there a way just to ask the watch commander if he can send somebody else or himself?
I'll ask him.
And if he says, no, I can't, I'm too busy, just let me know so I can go, dude.
Okay.
I don't want to waste your time. I don't want to waste my time, dude.
You're not essentially, but I mean, I get what you're saying. I understand you're frustrated, but I mean, you're putting me in between.
No, I just want you to ask, man. Say, hey, this guy still wants to file a complaint. He didn't want the other officer to take it or whatever.
Yeah, I'm asking.
Straight out, brother. Just straight out. That's it. Thank you. they're not gonna send somebody out, I'm out of here. I'll file the complaints, I'll fill them out and file them and do it online or whatever. Make sure that the internal affairs gets it. He's not that busy, dude. No luck? All right, thank you.
You wanna wait on this one?
Yeah. That Sergeant Okazuna or whatever his name is. That's the one I caught at the gate last time, pulling in his white Honda Accord. Oh, hey, Mr. Gonzalez. Sick ass fool. Wants to come out here. Chale. Why are you looking at me like that? It's not down. It's not down, eh? Yeah, he was mad. I told him to kick rocks, man. Whoa, whoa, I don't take orders from you. He's a tyrant. Shouldn't be out here. Shouldn't be out here patrolling the streets. Dirty, man, dirty. Got him with the handshake. Is that down? Is that a battery? What about that officer putting hands all over River the other day? Rubbing him in the back? Being all sexual with him? Sick. But now this over here, this sergeant doesn't want to be touched. But then he wants to touch my paper. Is that down? Sick ass fool, man. LAPD LAPDonline.org / CCW, guys. Go apply for your concealed carry weapons permit. Only valid for 2 years.
Okay, sir, what did you say?
Yep.
My apologies about the delay.
No worries, man.
It's just been a busy morning for me too.
Yeah, no, I understand. You're a hard person to get a hold of, believe me. But my name's Jose Gonzalez.
Jose Gonzalez, okay?
Yes. I was falsely arrested. I was a victim of battery.
What date?
Here.
When did this occur?
Sure. I was a victim of a battery, and when I defended myself, I was arrested, and they claimed that I did a chemical ADW. The case was rejected. Okay, so I'm here to file a complaint on the officer that arrested me, which is not the one on the paperwork. It was FTO Fernandez,
Okay.
and his
Hang on a
badge
second,
number is there.
Let me write down.
Okay. Thank you for coming out, man. I have an issue with the other sergeant that came out. So, you know, I've been falsely arrested a couple times. That sergeant was involved in that last situation, so I didn't want to talk to him.
Okay.
You know, so thank you for coming out.
Yeah, no, not a problem. And like I said, sorry for waiting. I mean, I've been busy. I was just trying to get you,
Yeah, get some
taken
help
care
out
of,
here.
but for you to
I
move on,
appreciate
but
that.
That's okay. So.
No, thank you, man.
So the 7/22 was the date of the arrest, right?
Yeah.
So you said that.
I was a victim of a battery. Some lady came up, tried to grab my equipment because I was out there filming. You know, I filmed the cops, you know. So when I showed up, there was medical there. It was a medical situation. And then the cops were called. So that's why we went, because the cops, we don't usually go to a medical thing because, you know, it's something personal, you know.
Yeah.
But the cops were called. So we showed up and we were standing across the street. And one of the ladies involved was getting all irate with everybody. That's why the cops were called, for that lady. So the lady sees us filming.
Okay.
She comes and approaches me and tries to smack my equipment.
Okay.
So I pull my equipment away. I say, hey, get away from me. Don't touch me. You know? So she goes and she's coming back and forth, like getting in our faces, getting all irate with us, using racial slurs, calling us out of our names, you know, telling me to go back to Mexico, telling me that my mom was, immigrant, all this crap, you know? I didn't say a word to her. So I'm still standing there filming. The lady goes and grabs debris off the ground and throws it in my face. So I back up, you know? She goes and gets another handful of debris, throws it at my face even harder. This time it hits my eyes and my mouth. So I pull out my pepper spray and I sprayed her. Okay, and then the officer comes and says, hey, you know, I know what you guys are doing here. You're just here to get a reaction from people. You know, she can have you arrested if she wants to, you know? So he goes back over there. He talks to the lady, I guess gets her to agree to a private person arrest. Fernandez.
Fernandez,
Field Training Officer Fernandez. He goes back over there, convinces her to do a private person arrest.
Hang on, okay, so, I'm trying to get notes as I
Okay.
go at it, because
Sure.
I'm gonna take the complaint from you. So, he tells you she can have you arrested, correct?
Right.
He can have you arrested for this, and he says, I know what you're doing here.
Yes, I know what you're doing here. You're just here to get a reaction from people.
Okay.
And he said, wait right here. I'm gonna go talk to her. So he goes and he speaks to her, comes back and he puts me in handcuffs. And he said, I'm gonna detain you until the supervisor gets here.
Okay.
Supervisor never showed up. They just took me to jail. So he didn't give me a chance to explain anything to anybody. Plus, there was fire department, staff that were a witness to it all, because one of the fire department detail tried to come up and say, hey, man, just, ignore her, just leave her. I said, hey, man, you got to talk to her. You got to tell her to calm down and stay away from me. Mm-hmm. So the fire department and a couple of officers were a witness to this all. But like I said, Officer Fernandez already had the agenda in his mind that we were there supposedly to harass him or LAPD period, which is not true. We're just there to record the situation. Just because I'm recording the scene of an incident doesn't mean I'm there to harass anybody. Okay. It's my right. It's 148.G that allows me to do so. So I do it. I do it, because, that's one, this is how I make money. Two, I like to keep, our public officials accountable for their actions, just like you guys keep us accountable for our actions. And basically that's it, Okay. It's nothing personal against anybody or the department or any division. We're just out here filming, gathering content for newsworthy situations to put on the internet, okay. For people to, to enjoy, to see and see what's going on the streets. Nothing personal to anybody. Okay. So
you're saying that you were unlawfully arrested by
unlawfully arrested. Right. I was targeted by Officer Fernandez for being a cop watcher, and he used this situation to manipulate the system. Not only that, but he gave me felony charges for a simple misdemeanor. So, and then they want to tell us to go get a job, and the two officers, I don't know who they are, but there was two officers that had me right there, like against the fence, detained in cuffs, and they were taunting me the whole time, telling me, hey, how's your vlog doing? How's your vlog doing? Like, you can't go around pepper spraying people. You're going to jail. Like, what? I was defending myself. I was like, why aren't you guys putting her in handcuffs? I want to do a PPA on her for throwing stuff at me. And they wouldn't do it. They didn't charge her with anything. So secondly, besides this complaint, I also want to file a 415 on the woman that had me arrested for disturbing my peace.
Because it was a friend of yours came here the day that the morning after you had gotten arrested. Uh-huh. And he made a complaint on your behalf. He says that later on, everybody would come in here and they would make a complaint, because I spoke with him.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to remember his name. I think he
Jesus?
gave me his name. I think it was Jesus.
Yeah.
He only gave me his first name. He didn't want to give me a formal interview. He just says that you were unlawfully arrested.
Yeah. I remember he mentioned
so
something.
I initiated the complaint at that time.
Okay.
So I pulled out the report. I reviewed the report and I attached it to that investigation.
Okay.
And the whole 415 issue was already addressed in that report.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
For me against her, or
everything was laid out in the same report.
Okay.
The whole incident, her actions towards you, and your actions towards her.
Oh, so it was all documented properly?
All documented, yes.
Oh,
Everything
good.
was documented, okay?
Thank you.
So yeah, but again, we're gonna now that I have a statement from you, we're going to basically merge the two investigations. We're gonna add to it, because like I said, he was a little bit vague.
Yeah.
On that. He just says, you know what, he told me, you know what, watch it on video. And,
Yeah.
You're
like, okay, whatever.
So,
yeah.
No, it's not okay, whatever. I initiated the complaint investigation.
Okay, good.
So it's being investigated.
Oh, thank you.
But what I'm saying is that this is going to.
It's going to help the investigation.
This is going to
merge it. Got you. Okay, good.
Okay.
Yeah, man. And then so secondly, like I said, the 415 against her for disturbing my peace and having me arrested. Mm-hmm. But I also have another complaint about the sergeant.
Okay, what happened with the sergeant?
Okay, so this is what happened on that day. We were out there
What day?
Shoot. You know what? Let me not start this situation because I don't have dates with me. Unless you can look at my record, then you can see the last time I was arrested. Can you do that?
Do you have an approximate? No, I can't do that. I can't run your record to for administrative investigations. So you have to, you know,
Bring you the information.
If you can tell me more or less the date range, you know what I mean? It doesn't have to be exact date, but you can tell me it was between this day and that day.
I think it was in April. I think it was in April when I got arrested the last
April
time.
this year.
Like,
April of 22?
yeah, this year, yes.
Okay.
In that situation, we were out there again recording a scene. It was an emergency scene. Cops and medical were there. There was one officer that went and pushed one of my not my guy, but one of the guys that was with me. He went and pushed him and told him, "Get the hell out of my crime scene." You know, there was no crime scene tape. There was nothing. There was nothing to determine where somebody is supposed to stand because this is a restricted area. Okay, so we were right there, filming everything. You know, seeing all the cars, all the, you know, they were taking somebody in the ambulance, so we're recording everything. And so one of the officers, and I right now I don't know the name, but I can get you more information. Comes and he shoves one of the guys that I'm with. Says, get the F out of my crime scene. He says, you know, get the F. He's, you know, excuse my language. I'm trying to be professional. Get the F out of my crime scene. He shoves him out of the way.
He says get the F word. He actually.
Yeah, he used the F word.
So you can say it.
Yeah, he said, get the fuck out of here.
Okay.
Get the fuck out of my crime scene. He said, you know, and then we're like, hey, what's going on, man? Relax. You know, why are you putting hands on him? So we kind of got excited at that point, you know. But they were like, oh, you got to stand. You got to go back over there. We're going to put up tape. So you got to go stand over there. And I said, no problem, man. Put up the tape so I know where to stand. And we'll back up. No worries. So we're backing up. They're telling us, back up, back up. And Officer Cho had his baton out. And he starts whacking me with it. Boom, boom, in the stomach. Like this. Get back. Get back. Get back. Yeah, I said get back. You know, he's yelling at me. And
He started pushing you?
yeah, he starts whacking me in the stomach, pushing me back. And I was already walking. I was like this, look. I said get back. And I'm walking back like this. I was like, dude, I'm already walking back. I don't want to give you my back because, you know, I give him my back and now he's going to whack me in the back and push me over, you know. So I'm like, no, I'm not. I'm walking, you know. Give me my space. Stay out of my personal space. I'm walking already. You know, it's not like I'm resisting, standing there telling you, no, I'm not going to go. I'm telling you, I'm walking back. I'm already walking back. Leave me alone. Back up. So he's over here hitting me. And so finally, about 30 feet back, they put up a tape. So he's doing this the whole time we're going back. When we get to the tape, you know what he does? He goes like this. Get back behind the tape. And he pushes me. So what happens is I run into the tape and the tape gets stuck in the back of my neck and I try to go under like this. I tried to go under the tape, but the tape snapped off the gate, off of the fence that it was tied. So now you're under arrest for 148. And what happens is this sergeant signal back in there for something. But I even tried to go live on my other phone and I had no signal. I was able to get the stream started, but it never gave me the blue button to go live. It was gray. Now it's blue, but when I was in there, it was gray. It wouldn't let me click on it. So I don't know, they zapped me with their Stingray or something. But I was able to retrieve this stream. But just a little, update on the end there. Like, I really do appreciate Sergeant Calderon coming out and taking my report. And like I said, being a professional, not like that other sergeant that came out. You know, there's a difference, you know, and that's probably why Calderon is a watch commander, because he was able to, without any judgment, without being biased to the camera, he was able to take my report, write it all down and take it as he should have, as a professional, taking something down word by word, being a good listener, and staying professional at all times, So yeah, man. So the shout out to Sergeant Calderon for being professional. He was telling me there at the end, guys. That's why I wanted to come back, but he was telling me that because I guess South Central Audits came in here and spoke to a watch commander when I got arrested. He came like the next day or I'm not sure if it was the same day or the next day. He came and he filed a complaint. He spoke to Sergeant Calderon, and you know, he said he couldn't move forward on the complaint because he had no information. He didn't have, I guess South Central didn't give him his phone number or name or nothing, you know, to go off of the complaint. He just made like a verbal complaint, like an anonymous complaint. So what they did is they started the investigation. They started looking into it, but he said that he had nobody to contact, you know, so he had no information. So I gave him all my information, gave him my statement for the you know, FTO Fernandez situation, and also for the Officer Cho when he was over there hitting me with his baton, telling us to get back when we were already in compliance. You know, we were already complying. You know, it's not like we were standing there resisting, saying no, we're not going. Like, yeah, we were already moving. You know, and this guy's, you know, they still took it upon himself to give us that little extra push at the end, pushing me across the crime scene tape, busting it open, and oh, you're under arrest. Man, what a disgrace. But you know, like I was telling the sergeant too, man, I said, man, these guys are over here telling us to go get a job, but then they're trying to make us felons, you know, trying to give us a criminal record, you know, like what's up with that, you know? So so there it is. We killed two birds with one stone. I already had came in and filed a complaint against Officer Cho. That's why he was so butthurt. That day that he saw us, he was driving into the department and he saw us and he was all pissed off. Like, yeah, they already had a talk with him, you know? So, yeah, maybe it's his bad attitude that's gonna get him fired, you know? It's not any particular situation. It's your bad attitude, you know? That bad attitude to get anybody fired, you know? Unhinged behavior, you know? So, but I told the officer, hey man, you know, like, we're out here gathering content for newsworthy content for people to view, you know, for people to enjoy. They don't get to see what happens out here on the streets, you know? So, you know, it's nothing personal against anybody or any department or any, you know, any division, you know. It's not just LAPD, it's every department, you know. So it's never anything personal against anybody, you know. We're just out here gathering content for news, you know, and we should be able to do that, provided under 148.G. You know, it's the law. The law says that we have a right to record the cops in the course of their duties, you know. And you know, they should be able to accept that without using their feelings to enforce some type of unlawful arrest, you know. It's craziness, guys. It's craziness. But yeah, you know, I feel bad going off on that sergeant, but in a way I do and in a way I don't, because if that guy would have did his job properly, if he was true to his game, if he was really a professional sergeant, he would have looked at that situation and said, let this guy go, you know. You guys pushed him behind the crime scene and forced him to, you know, rip the tape, so, you know. He wanted to get a different type of statement from me. He wanted me to say, no, F you, F the effing pigs, F the, you know, he wanted me to go off on them, you know. That's why when he came up to the car to get my statement, he was recording me, because he wanted me to go off on them so that they would have more fuel for the flames. You see what I'm saying? But because I didn't, because I was very, you know, courteous, professional, you know, when I was in the back of the patrol car already handcuffed, and I'm telling them, like, I feel targeted, and it's unfair, and it's not just that your officers want to push me behind the crime scene, bust the tape open, and then arrest me for interfering. You know, I was like, I want to make a complaint and all this stuff, and then oh, okay, I got you. All right, yeah, go ahead and take him in. Like he wanted me to. I don't know if he expected me to, you know, plead for my life or what, you know. But what's the point of coming and getting a statement from me if you're not gonna, you know, if you're not gonna like try to judge the situation a little bit better. It's like you're just out here getting a statement from me for, you know, for your own, you know, your own benefit, you know, to see if I'm gonna go off and say F the cops and F you and F this. That way they say they have more fuel for the flames, you know. But you know, they didn't. They're just. It's just unbelievable, guys. Unprofessional behavior. I'm very surprised that they have professionals here. You know, people that are actually willing to not just to listen to the public's complaints. You know, Sergeant Calderon showing that, you know, he's going to go ahead and follow through on these investigations. You know, I told him, yeah, I think I came in and filed a complaint last time. I was like, but I don't know what happened. Nobody ever contacted me. You know, like I have, you know, there's no lead on if something's going down, if somebody's being investigated. And he reassured me, no, man, we take it very serious especially when it comes to police misconduct. You know, so he filed the complaint against Officer Fernandez. Hey, this is where we were last night. Nice. He filed a complaint on Officer Fernandez for false arrest, and then, you know, and then for the police misconduct on Officer Cho. 2 birds with 1 stone, guys. That's actually my second complaint I made on that other arrest, but that's okay. The more the merrier. The more information they have, the merrier. Thanks for coming back in, guys. I know I lost you there for a minute. I don't know if they stingrayed my ass or what, but I couldn't get signal till I went back outside. I even pulled out my other phone and tried to start up another stream, and it wouldn't start. It wouldn't go blue. It wouldn't give me the blue button. Anyways, that's the update for the day, guys. Got out of court. It was a DA reject. They rejected it back to the city attorney to do a little like a hearing. You know, my lawyer will be involved, and I guess with the girl, and if she has any defense, which she's gonna need defense, because she's not gonna get away with this. And also, I told them to include a 415 for disturbing my peace. And he said that was already in the works. Is that down? That was already in the works? They had talked about that already? Oh, man, that makes me happy. That makes me happy that to know that they you know, they knew about the situation. Sergeant Calderon knew about the situation, and he said that stuff was already in the works. So this might reverse. This might turn around and switch back on her, man. And so yeah, that's a good thing. It's a good thing, guys. Sorry, I'm a little bit groggy this morning. Stayed out late last night. Woke up early as hell. Like, you ever woke up and you're like, oh shit, like startled? I woke up like at 60, like all surprised, and then like scattered, trying to find my phone, and then I looked at the time and I was like, oh damn, I thought I'd be court. I seriously thought I missed my court, guys. Sick. I was like, oh damn. And when I looked, it was 6:40. I was like, oh hell yeah. You know, I set my alarm for like 6:45 or 6:55, something like that. And I was hoping that, you know, I'll just get up, take a shower, and then take off, you know, be there by 8:30, no problem. But I thought you know, in my mind, you know, at that split second, I was like, I missed my court date, and I grabbed my phone and I'm looking at the time, trying to, you know, open my eyes and get some focus, you know. And it's 6:40 in the morning, and I was like, damn, woke up before my alarm got me. I was down. Yeah, I hate waking up like that because and then you feel like kind of like shaky. You ever wake up and you kind of feel like shaky, like if like startled, kind of like awoken and startled, like a scare or whatever, however you say it. That's how I felt this morning when I woke up. Just craziness, guys. These guys got me shook. Not. Yeah, buddy. So there it is, guys. Just I got a video coming out for you guys. I don't think I should put it out till later on since I've already been live a couple times. It might not get any attention, so I might just hold it for tomorrow. But I do got videos coming out for you guys. Be on the lookout for that. We'll be live on the streets of LA again tonight, guys. Be on the lookout for that as well. And yeah, guys, we've got to keep it coming, guys. We got to keep it real out here and stay active. There's no point in breaking what we do. You know, they're never gonna break us, guys. They're only gonna make us stronger. So yeah, we'll just take this as another learning curve, another lesson, and move forward, guys. At least I don't have that felony dangling over my head anymore, guys. None of that. So that's a good thing. Anyways, guys, always fight for your rights. Always stand up for your freedom and fight for what you believe in, guys. And believe me, guys, things will go your way. You know, keep it positive. Shout out to Najuri Law over at the Najuri Law offices, SanFernandoCourts.com. If you guys are ever in trouble or need a criminal defense attorney because somebody's trying to make you a criminal, trying to accuse you of, you know, criminal activity and stuff like that, get yourself a lawyer, man. Get yourself a good lawyer. Somebody that has contacts in the district attorney's office, you know. The one I recommend is Najuri Law offices, guys, SanFernandoCourts.com. This guy has already proven to me that he's good at what he does. He's a professional, and he gives great advice, guys. He gives very good advice. You know, he tries to keep you out of trouble and stuff, so he'll give you advice to match that. You know, like he's not gonna say, oh yeah, go ahead and pepper spray the next guy too, pepper spray them all. You know, he gives you good advice. So if you guys ever in a situation where you need a criminal defense attorney, I recommend the Najuri Law offices, guys. SanFernandoCourts.com. Shandusha, love my friend. And he loves my singing, so. And yeah, he's not bad, guys. He's fair when it comes to prices. He got good prices. He'll work with you. You know, I don't wanna speak too much about that, but if you guys ever need his services, make sure and call him up and get a quote. You know, you have that freedom to shop around for your lawyer. So, hey, why not give him a call and find out what he can offer you, what he can do for your case. You know, don't get stuck going to court without defense, guys. Especially, don't go to court with a public defender because you will end up catching a charge. Those public defenders are not there to help us. They're just there to initiate paperwork and to professionally get us to confess certain things so that they can, you know, press the charges even harder. You know, I've never found a public defender that's on the public side, so maybe there's one or two out there, or maybe more. I don't know. Never met one. So I know when I was a kid, I got caught up in a situation. I had a public defender, and she helped me out then, but it was nothing serious, you know. Just some lame-ass charges or whatever for fucking graffiti. I was a bad boy doing graffiti. I got caught, and you know, had to go to court and all that stuff. They put me on a 1-year probation, and then obviously without any further incidents, they were able to take that off of my record, and you know, and, you know, dismiss the charges and all that stuff. So, you know, fight for your rights, guys, fight for your freedom. And the best advice I could ever give anybody is always ask for a lawyer, guys. Never give a statement that's going to incriminate you. You know, you don't want to end up, you know, hammering your own nail into your foot, you know. Always ask for a lawyer. Always make sure that they understand that you know your rights. Just like the first sergeant that came out, that Asian guy, you know, he goes and he pulls out his phone and he takes a picture of me while I'm in my cell. So I wonder what that was for, you know, like what's the point of taking a picture, like for his entertainment so that he can go laugh about it and say, hey, look at this guy? Or is there a legit reason why you would take somebody's picture? Like, I don't get, like that I didn't get. I don't understand why he had to go and take my picture unless he was trying to use it on his, you know, personal times. Maybe he liked the beard, wanted to pretend he was squirting on it or something. I don't know. I don't know what his deal is. But yeah, guys. Unprofessionalism, guys. There's no way I would have got through that report with that sergeant. He would have started, you know, he would have started, like judging me or questioning, you know, my statement. I guarantee it. He was already doing that. You know, and plus the complaint was about him and his underlings because he approved the arrest. He could have, like I said, guys, he could have easily, you know, de-escalated the entire situation. Said, nope, let him go. This is not going to hold up in court, you know. But I hope this situation helped them out, learn a lesson, you know, and hopefully they're gonna, next time they're gonna say, oh yeah, let them go, because they're gonna reject this like they did the last one, remember? You know? Maybe that's the type of education they got on this one, you know? They learned a lesson that they can't just arrest people and start pushing people around and hitting them with their baton, because they'll get investigated. They'll have fucking internal affairs on their asses, you know? Shout out to Joe and his family for coming out last night. What up, Joe? Hell yeah. The whole Shala family right there, guys. I wish I had some merch for you guys last night, but you guys caught me off guard. I gotta be more prepared. But I'm gonna get some merch lined up for you guys, man. I really do appreciate you guys rolling up on us and saying hello and everything. And Joe brought his family, his entire family out there to go meet us, the Shala Nationers. That's awesome, man. Love the support, guys. Thank you for having our backs out here. We really do need it, guys. We really are alone out here. Literally, like, how many people live in LA and there's like 10 of us filming the cops, you know? Like, that's like less than 1%. That's like 0.2% or something like that. Is that down? Sick, huh? 0.2%ers? We're not even the 1%, we're the 0.2%. Yeah, dude. I told Riv I'm joining. Is that down? Hell yeah. Live feeding? That's down, man. Yeah, we definitely need more eyes on the streets. Believe me, there's situations happening all over the place that we can't get to, you know, and the more people we have keeping them accountable, the better. That's for damn sure, guys. Look at last night. PLA and River were out there getting their own calls, you know, being productive in Hollywood, and we were over there being productive in like downtown and South Central area. You know, there's situations all over the place. You know, that's why I was tripping out that day that we were rolling like 4 deep, and then Ice Cold Audits and West Coast Digital kept rolling up on us, because I'm like, dude, there's so many calls out there. There's no need for like 5 or 6, you know, 7 people on one call. I think they were 3 deep and we were 4 deep, and they kept, every call we went to, they kept rolling up. I was like, dang. I mean, I wasn't talking shit. It's not like I'm like, oh, get out of here, this is my call. No, I'm just like, I don't understand why they keep coming to the same calls that we're at when there's so many calls out there, you know? There's so many situations going on. Cops are called all day long, you know? So, you know, that's what I'm saying. There's plenty of fish for everyone in the sea, you know? Plenty of calls for everybody to get to. But what a relief, guys. I'm so relieved I don't have that felony hanging over my head, because, you know, once they charge me with a felony, that's it. I'm gonna lose my California license, the state license that I have. You know, everything goes out the window. You know, not my driver's license. I'm talking about my state license. You know, I'm certified to work in the state of California. You know, they've already done Department of Justice and FBI background checks on me. You know, so I'm in the system in a positive note already. These guys are just trying to ruin that for me. And the moment they do, I'm going to lose my license, guys. So this is why I say, like, these guys are over here telling us to go get a job, but yet they want to give us felony charges. And what's that going to do? That's just going to, you know, make my life worse. Make me want to stay out here even more, you know, not being able to go find a job. So you know what? Now I got to make money out here. Well, I'm already doing that. You know, I already, you know, established that, you know, status. But if I ever wanted to go back to work, you know, how would I do that if I don't have a license? You know, they're not going to hire me without a license. You have to be certified, you know. In the work that I do, you have to be certified with the state. You know, and I got that certification. You know, so now they want to take it from you so that you can't get a job. It's ridiculous. So that's why I'm really you know, really happy that, you know, these felony charges are not hanging over my head anymore. Not that I want to go back to work anyways. I'm lazy, guys. I'm a lazy guy. I don't want to do anything. I just want to, you know, hang out and smoke the bud that I grow and, you know, be happy. Tune out of reality. Is that down? Say no. Hey, go do this job. No. You go do that job. I ain't going nowhere. Is that down? Yeah, hell yeah. Hey, hashtag lazy guy. Hashtag lazy guy, guys. That's down. Shit, I busted my ass for 20 years straight. You know, working in people's homes, dealing with all the ins and outs of being on the grind. I have no complaints. I had a good run. You know, and I'll go back at any time. You know, I'm not a person to say I don't want to work. You know, because, man, I definitely put in my hours. I made a name for myself in that industry. And they miss me. They want me back, but I won't go. They already begged me back once. Actually twice. They begged me back twice. And I said, chale, take your job and shove it up your you know what. I'm at work right now. Nice. No, believe me, guys, all respect to everybody out there putting in those hard hours, man. It's you know, you definitely got to take care of your families and yourself, and that's very respected, guys. I never say, you know, like, you're a piece of trash because you got a job. No, never. But what I'm saying is, you definitely try to do something that's going to better yourself and better your life, and make yourself money, guys. Make yourself rich. You know, stop working for these corporations or these companies that are only using you as a pawn in the game. You know, I was my time and labor was abused. You know, that's the way I see it. I was you know, I was abused on all levels, you know, and I just won't take that abuse no more. You know, that's why I'm out here. I do my own thing now. That's his! Oh shit, it's River! It's River, everybody! The fuck? Pray for me! What the fuck? That's what she means! So yeah, guys, gotta fucking, I I need some more cheerleaders out there, guys. You guys got to start making those calls when we need them, guys. I really do appreciate even South Central going out there and putting a fire under that, lighting the gas. He pretty much lit the gas and got that fire started. So thank you, South Central Audits, man, for making that sergeant open his eyes and start an investigation. Even without my information, they started that investigation before I even came in to make a complaint. So I'm kind of glad that he did that for us. Thank you, South Central, if you're here, brother. Appreciate you. Whoever said just pray for me, is that down? Oh yeah, guys. No, believe me, no judgment when it comes to labor workers, man. I've been a labor worker all my life since I was 16. Just been always out there in the grind. Putting in hours, putting in work, and I found a way to be to make money on my own, be productive on my own, and be my own boss and make my own money. LA Captain's in the house. Sick. What's up, my guy? So, no, believe me, no disrespect to anybody out there that's working hard, working their asses off to feed their families and their loved ones, and support their kids and give them a good life and stuff, Look, guys, there's my house in the background. You see it? It's my house. Don't tell nobody, okay? Don't tell anybody I live on 13846 Joyce Hill Street. Not even the trolls. Please do not give the trolls my address, guys. Because then they'll put it on a live stream. They'll start putting 13846 Joyce Hill on a live stream. Those guys are idiots, man. They think I'm scared of somebody coming to my house. Like, believe me, you can come to my house all you want. You come into my house, it's a different story. You come knocking on my door, there's something waiting for you. So, yeah, you stay your ass out in the public sidewalk, and that's it. You're welcome. You're welcome to come to 13846 Joycedale and stay on the sidewalk, the public sidewalk where you belong. Other than that, I mean, what else can I say, guys? You're being bullied because of other auditors' actions. Yep, nobody will come here, guys. The only one that had balls to come here was Ricky Monday, and now that's like one of my guys right there, He's a changed man. Ricky Monday is a changed man. He was the only one that had the balls to come down here. I'm gonna send you some delivery. Don't get scared. Sick. You live in Belinda. It's La Puente. Yeah, Belinda, dude. Belinda, right here. Alhambra City Audits. What's good, my brother? Thank you. I'm in West Covina. Nice. Yeah, I'll stick around with you guys, answer some more questions. We'll hang out for a little bit, guys. SGV makes some good Skrilla on YouTube. It's because his content is excellent. Thank you, JJ. Nice. Yeah, man, I always tell everybody, like River and everybody, like, you got to capture the people's attention. You can't just like make a video or record something and then just post it. You gotta add some magic to it. You gotta put it together softly and make it make sense. Neil Black, stay strong. Thanks. None of your business, homie. What's up, Aaron? Body worn Bobby. Can you please sell some shirts that say Shalamihala, sick ass fool, and kick rocks? Alright, you know what? I'm gonna do that for you, body worn. I'll try to put up some new designs on the Teespring, or the Spring store is what it is now. Make a podcast. Is that down? You guys are down for podcast? Favorite movie? Sick. You guys want to know my personal stuff now? Favorite movie? No, it's Spring, River. It's Spring. It used to be Teespring, but now it's just Spring. Is it down? You could go in there and design your own shirts, River. It's free. You go in there, design your shirt, set up your payment method, and then post your link on your channel. You'll have merch like tomorrow. You don't have to wait for anything, River. Blood in, blood out. River with his Chinese hat. Yeah, dude, that thing is amazing. I'm doing it. That's down, dude. Yeah, go to teespring.com and it'll take you to the proper website. I think it's spring.com now or something. And you just set it all up, dude. As a matter of fact, any of you guys out there, go to spring.com and make some designs. They have plenty of templates there and stuff. You just, put your own pictures or whatever and put your prices on there and promote your product, man. For some seeds and big go, perro. Thanks, Alhambra City Audit. Nice. Hit that like, everyone. Thanks, River. We missed you today, dog. You weren't down to go with me. Inferno 224. I'd watch a SGV podcast. Nice. Thank you. If you're logged on YouTube, hit the like button. Nice. Thank you, guys. Thank you, JJ. Jim Dub. What should have happened at the arrest scene? Both arrest or both let go. The gal that threw the leaves and rocks should have been in jail. You're right, man. And that's why I told the officer I want to file a 415 on the woman that had me arrested, and she was the one that actually it initiated the whole thing using racial slurs and whatnot. Let's put SGV on a billboard for biggest beard. Is that down? For biggest brocha. I'm trying to get the big mustache going, guys. Is it working? Is it working or no? See, it's over the lip already. I'm trying, guys. I'm trying. What do you guys think? I asked one of the officers, like, man, how do you get your mustache so straight? Like, it's like this, Like, it's like stiff, So I was like, mine is all like this. Mine is like this, and his was like this. You know what I mean? So I was like, dude, how do you get your mustache so straight? And he said he puts wax. He brushes it with wax. I was like, oh, no wonder. Mine's over both lips. I know, I'm trying to get there, man. It's not there yet. I got big lips. I need more mustache. A straightener? Is that down? Burn the lip while you straighten it out? They have a comb too. Everybody counts. What's good? What's good? That's what she said. Lola, you're hot. Sick. Thank you. Perro. Oh, Pedro. Pedro's here, guys. It's actually Pedro. What's up, Pedro? Wax on a small comb. Oh, the ones with the tight bristles and stuff. Get it all nice and straight. I'm going to have to try that, guys. No, I'm actually annoyed because it's like every time I eat something, it's like I end up with hair in my mouth. It's so annoying. But I want the look, so I got to deal with it. How do you guys deal with the mustache while you eat? Like all of this it's just too much, you know. It's just like it's like all up in your face and stuff. Like you guys that have big mustaches, what do you guys eat? Maybe I gotta change my diet because it just feels like I'm like eating and chewing on mustache at the same time and stuff, you know? Use a mustache comb. I could never be with a man like that. Is that down, Veronica? It's too much hair? You like the clean shaven? Beards are necessary for men. Straws and pipe. If a man doesn't have a beard, he's suspect. Make a vlog of beard trim at barbershop. Chon Chon. Big Chief Chon Chon. Chon Chi. I bet I haven't heard that word in a while, dude. Chonch. Pinchy chonch. No beard equals little boy. Is it down, Victor? Sick. Yeah, I straighten my beard sometimes and it gets super long. Look at how long it gets, dude. Man, but anyways, thank you guys for being here, guys. I just bullshitting with you guys now. Appreciate you guys hanging out with me. Get a job and stop living off the system you hate. Wah! Is that down? Nice. Why are you going to tell me to go be a slave for somebody? You want me to do what you do? Wake up early every morning, go clock in, clock out for lunch, clock back in from lunch, take a 15-minute break, come back from your 15-minute, go back to work, you know, get back on the grind. You want me to do that? No. Hell no. You should congratulate me for not having to work. Thank you, One Woo, in the house. Yeah, the people that program you to have a job are the people that want you to make them rich, guys. That's not the way to live. Justice for the freedom fighters, dear Benita. Hi. Man, who else can get up whenever the hell they want and go to sleep whenever they want because they don't have to worry about corporate America firing them, you know, for not being on time or not getting back from lunch at the right time. Love America! The Chivia is good for my alphabet socks, making me rich. Is that down? Hi, amigo. Don't forget to visit Panorama City soon. You know what? We've been talking about hitting the valley, so be on the lookout for that. Alright guys, I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go. Get on with my day here, and then we'll be out later on. Get some, hopefully we'll get some cop watching or some audits for you guys. But be on the lookout for the uploads. Got some videos coming out for you guys, so appreciate you guys tuning in when you do, and catch you guys on the next one. You guys be safe out there. Appreciate you guys' hard work and effort and being here and the support. SGP News first, and I'm out of here, guys. Laters.